sales since I started at Loot 6 years ago. I hope you'll consider us if you want to auction any of your pieces. I've been coveting your collection since I was a kid, and I've imagined 100 different ways I could present your works. And with a collection on this level, we can show the market that Loot is a serious contender in all types of art, not just Indian art. My shoulders relax a little as business is finally introduced. It's a delicate balance between not wanting to scare the millionaires by discussing crass commercial concerns and needing to get that sale. But it's where I'm comfortable. Since you were a kid, you're making me feel old. Never. You get younger every year, Dorian Gray. But I have been around this business for a while. Harrison smiles. All right. How would you sell my work, on the off chance I want to sell? The familiar electricity rushes through my veins, all my preparation focused on this moment. In this particular case, I would try to keep as much of the collection as possible together. I want to sell the Richmond experience. You come from an old family, and there are plenty of buyers who want to capture that connection. If possible, we could do the sale at your home in Long Island, and it would be minimum fuss for you. We'd rent a tent for the sale and make sure no one wandered around your estate. I get out my iPad, bringing up a picture of some past house sales I've done to show him how much grandeur we can put in a tent, pointing out specific pieces he owns that could be the highlights. You've done your research on my art. He sounds impressed, and I mentally pat myself on the back. First step complete. It's never worked to look at your pieces. Priya Gupta, says a voice behind me, causing every muscle in my body to clench in anticipation for a hit. Not a physical one, but we can't be near each other without throwing verbal punches back and forth. Gavin Carlyle, what a pleasant surprise, I say through clenched teeth, turning to look at him so Harrison can't see the smile that's more of a snarl. I really want to add that it's a surprise that he was able to drag himself out of bed before noon, but I can't do that in front of the client, because then I'm the unprofessional one. And Harrison, good to see you again so soon after the last time. He extends his hand to shake Harrison's. Let the games begin. Because if they recently met, Gavin's heard the rumors, and he's trying to get Harrison's collection for his family's auction house, Carlyle's. We grew up as children of competing auction houses, and so I've never been entirely comfortable around Gavin. I fell into the pattern of competing with him academically, like our parents were competing in the art market. Made more difficult around the 8th grade when I realized how distractingly, and therefore distressingly, attractive he was. The grudge pushed me to spend extra time studying, so I got better grades than him, made me make that voodoo doll, and of course, made me check Facebook religiously when we were in college to make sure he didn't win a Nobel Prize or start a company when I was studying out of the country. Before Harrison can respond, something catches his eye behind me. Whatever it is must be important because he gets up, throwing his napkin on the table. If you'll both excuse me for a second, I see someone I have to talk to about a missing contract signature. Harrison walks across the room, leaving us alone at the table. You're trying for Harrison's collection? Your auction house doesn't even do non-Indian art. Gavin glides into the seat across me. Vintage Gavin, feeling entitled to any space he sees. Loot might not, but I do, which you already knew. Because there's no way Gavin doesn't know what the competition is doing. He's too smart for that. And while it's true Loot has specialized in Indian art since Mom and Dad opened the first U.S. office in New York, after I started working there, I slowly introduced non-Indian art to our sales, because a bigger market means more profit. Gavin shrugs. I may have heard a rumor or two. I contemplate throwing my roll at his head, but getting banned from the Four Seasons restaurant will stop all the business lunches I do here, so I restrain myself. I clasp my hands together in my lap under the table.